Hello everyone, I'd like to take some time to cordially invite you to the All Natural Everything Tour, and our first stop is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We will be coming your way next Saturday, September 7th from 2 to 7 p.m. On this first stop will be myself, Pamela Jenkins of Coils by Nature, as well as Dr. Kanika Jamila and Kelly J of Natural Girls Rock. We want to see your faces there. You can expect a fun, intimate evening as well as awesome VIP swag bags. Tickets will only be sold in advance to those 21 and older at the link found below in the info section of this video.
I hope to see you soon. Hey guys, it's your girl Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, and I've been away from y'all for way too long, but your girl has been busy. We'll talk about that later. I'm coming at you all today with a topic that's been hitting me like hard. How do you stay motivated throughout your time in school? When you're starting school, when you're getting towards the end, how do you stay motivated throughout the semester? I've been a professor and psychologist now for 2 years, but before that I was a career college student. I had been in school for 10 years straight, including my bachelor's, my master's, and my PhD. And no, I did not start off as a model student. That first year was a little bit rough. One of my semesters I had a 0.89 GPA. They make those, like those are real 0.89s. I didn't even know it was real until I opened my report card. The first thing is you must make sure that you know what you're there for. So whether you're in high school, middle school, college, what are you there for? You're not going to stay motivated unless you make it into a purpose for you. I always had a next goal. I was always thinking of the next thing. You don't just become satisfied with where you are. You always desire to keep doing more, being more, expounding yourself, building yourself, establishing yourself. And so I was always thinking of how to be better, when I still do it now. So even though I am a tenure track professor and I'm doing all these wonderful things, I'm still seeing myself as that president of a university and having my own talk show one day. Okay, you gotta manage your time. The reason why I really almost flunked out of college was because I didn't even have management skills as far as my time went. In high school, it was so simple to get A's and B's or get by just by doing the work and going ahead and getting it over with. When I got to college, on the other hand, I went to Truman State University. It ain't easy. I definitely had to get a plan. Think about things, write out things. I love to keep a notebook. I keep a to-do and task list on my iPad. Looking at the things that I have to do keeps me motivated. When you use or maximize on the use of your time, you'll find that you'll get more done. So if you know, okay, in the morning I work out, after that I eat breakfast, after that I got to hit these books, after that I got 3 classes, after that I got an organizational meeting, after that I need to do my homework. If you always have a building block for your time, you're always going to find that you're pretty successful with using it. I survived being the president of 2 organizations, doing everything else that I possibly could in order to maximize on my potential. Do things that hold you accountable. If you join an organization, even in high school, middle school, anywhere, there's going to be a minimal GPA. Join an organization that's going to keep you accountable. Now in college, a lot of times the GPA seems really minimal, 2.5 or 2.75. At least you have a level of accountability. You'll make sure that your GPA does not go below that level so that you can stay active in your chosen organization. Master your surroundings. No matter where you are, make sure that you know where you are. You've established who you are, what you are, and what you're there for. My first year, nobody really knew me in college. Why? Because I was quiet and I had determined that I was going to stay under a rock, just do my work and do nothing. But guess what? That didn't work out. I ended up with a 0.89 GPA. Clearly it didn't work out. I had to change my thought process. Not only did I get and integrate myself into the community, I actually started working my work study job. I started visiting the Office of Multicultural Affairs. I started getting friends around campus. I joined different organizations. So not only was I like the president of 2 organizations, but I was also a hustler, baby. Yes, I made that change. I was braiding hair all across campus. On top of that, I was always that chick with a car. So I always made sure people was riding home with me. I was getting to know people, you know what I'm saying? So all of that gave me a point of reference, a point of importance. It also made me build roots within the community that I was in. It became important to me because I had investments in it. Get you a hustle. If you got to work at McDonald's, if you got to work at Arby's, if you got to work in the student center, if you got to do this, do that, make Xerox copies, get you a hustle, because it ain't nothing worse than being in school and being broke. Work for your own change in cheddar. Then you can have a lot more say-so when you go off to school. Don't be hanging out with no bums. Hang out with people that have like minds, focused hearts, and definitely can help push you at the times that you're not motivated. You need to get on your studying. You need to get on your grind. You need to do what you need to do. We got a paper due. You got this to do. Make sure you get with folks that can actually help you get to that next step. Why you hanging out with somebody that don't even carry books on a college or high school or middle school campus? That's what you're there for, right? So you probably shouldn't be hanging with OG Junkie Bob. Figure it out. Stay on top of your grades. A lot of people seem to fail because they don't even check their grades. Like, I hate when a student gets to the end of the semester and they like, hey, how can I get a better grade? Like, had you come to me in the middle of the semester, maybe a little bit earlier in the semester, letting me know that you recognize your wrongs and you want to do right, that's probably going to make a professor more likely to help you out in your situation, offer you an extra assignment or something of that sort that will help you get you to the level that you seek to attain. Have a social life. It's somebody for everybody. Even the most weirdest of person, the most kookiest, annoying person can have friends. I don't care who you are, you can have some kind of social circle. It's too much internet out there, too much social networking, too many social events for you to feel like you have to be alone. There are definitely going to be other people around you that are experiencing some of the same things. Everybody is getting uprooted from home when you're going off to college. Everybody can talk about their experiences, come together, and become one. And a lot of times the most unlikely people that you believe that you will befriend will be friends forever. Actually come to a class. I can't tell y'all how many times I have seen students fail out just because they don't even show up. And then when you don't show up, you don't get the chance to get to know fellow students and you don't get the chance to know your professor. Remember, that person stands between you and success with them. That means visiting office hours, figuring out what kind of things that are interesting to them, to talk to them about those things. If you seek to take on some of the things that they are, find out how it is that they became so successful. Which leads me into my last point. Get yourself a mentor now. And it's the same thing with your friends. Get people with like minds to surround yourself with. A mentor is going to be somebody who is where you want to be. You want to make sure you're being mentored by somebody who can actually help you get from point A to point Z. Interview that person, pick their brains, figure out what's going to be the best thing for you. How can you get on this road of success that you want to seek out? And for those that aren't going to school, that might be taking up a trade or things of that sort, it's the same thing for you. Get with somebody that is doing what it is you want to do. Look at they hustle, figure out they hustle, and guess what? You can even be better and do better than their hustle. Just make sure you study it, figure it out, and talk to them. They can be your way to actually achieving the biggest level of success that you seek to have. I hope that you continue to watch, and I want to continue to do a back to school series. So if you have any more questions or concerns, please go ahead and leave them down below here. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace.